Hi there, welcome back to our channel. Today we are learning the bubble technique. This is one of the most popular techniques that our customers ask for in the studio. First, we're going to begin with the paint that you get in your to-go kit. You're going to open the lid. You're going to make sure to use plain clear soap. Super important to have clear soap and water for your bubble solution. So first you're going to begin by adding 2 generous squirts of the soap to your paint and a little bit of water to start. If we need to adjust it, we'll add some more water. You can put the cap right back on, hold it tight, and give it a really good shake. Don't worry about making a mess. All this paint is washable. That is the beauty of ceramic glazes. To test it, you're going to take your straw. Make sure to always blow out. Do not suck in. These are safe paints though, so if you do swallow a little, it will not harm you. But just remember to blow out in your straw. Notice how my bubbles are popping rather quickly. That tells me that I need to add a little bit more water to my solution. Just a drop or two. I'm just going to mix it and try one more time to see the consistency. That's perfect. A couple tips before we begin bubbling. I always like to start with my lightest color first and allow that to dry completely before I move on to the darker color. That allows the paint to dry so that they don't mix together and blend. Second tip, super important. As you're blowing your bubbles, you're going to kind of want to push them off onto your plate, so you tend to have the tendency to turn your cup. Always keep it straight. You don't want to pour your paint out onto your plate. All right, now let's start bubbling. Make sure to always blow out of your straw. Let the bubbles fall in place. I like to blow with one hand and then turn with the other. You can do as little or as much as you'd like. Now your bubbles will pop on their own, but you can also help them along by popping them. Just be sure not to pop all the way down and leave fingerprints on your plate. There will always be some really teeny bubbles left over, and those will pop on their own. I'm going to give this a little time to dry before I move on to my next darker color. Now go ahead and do the same thing with your darker color. If you feel like your bubbles are popping a lot, feel free to add another couple drops of water. And voila! If you think it looks cool now, it always looks even cooler once it comes out of the kiln and the colors become more vibrant and pop.